Good evening. First of all, I want to thank all of you for taking time from your busy schedule to be here with us tonight. We go to item number 3, and that is the public comment. And first off, Lupe Chavez.
Good evening, Commissioners, Mayor, everybody here. It's a big crowd. My condolences to you and your family, Mayor. It's never good to lose a loved one during the holidays. You know what? I'm glad to see here the Mexican Little League baseball team. I watched them all summer, so I'm glad they're here and want to welcome them here today. Hopefully, maybe they'll want to go and see our children's show. It's celebrating its 30th anniversary. You can go online to psj.schoolfusion.us to get the full schedule. I don't want to give you dates and get them wrong. 30 years is a long time. That's 3 generations of people that have gone celebrate and watch the show. People in this audience have actually performed on it. Mr. Commissioner Armando Garza, I'll let him tell you who he was in The Wizard of Oz, but he was also in that. And I think one of the greatest joys for me is actually being able to take my daughter to those shows. So I invite the community to go watch the play. Also, I'd like to congratulate the Raider football team, Coach Bush, Athletic Director Orlando Garcia, Gus Cavazos at PSG Memorial, and Coach Rios at the Bears. Thank you for letting me into your locker room and cover your season. It was a good time, and I enjoyed talking to the players, and I enjoyed coaching some of those players as well. Since this is the Christmas holiday season, I come here bearing gifts. If you're a city employee, I'd like to let you know this is an election year. Okay, and one of the things, I know these are hard economic times. Wall Street is real good at fudging the numbers. You know, they're very good. When they need a profit, they lay people off. And I know a lot of people in the city employees would like to have a raise. But maybe instead of giving you a raise this year, maybe you'd like to work less hours, 35, 39 hours a week, so you can spend that extra hour with your family. Maybe tutoring your kid. He's having a hard time in school and he wants mom and dad to help him, but they're working. So maybe that's something that you can ask your commissioners, ask the people running for office that, hey, maybe if you gave me an extra day, you know, I'll work for the same, an extra hour, I'll work for the same pay. It's sort of like a raise. You're working less, getting the same money. Another thing I'd like to let people know is that if you want a business in the city of Pharr, call Channel 12, call the mayor's office, call City Hall, 702-5335, I think, and ask for a holiday commercial. Right now, we only have 4 businesses in Pharr that get free commercials on Channel 12. Why don't you call in if you own a business here in Pharr and ask for a free commercial? If they say no, if they don't want to give you that free commercial, call me. Or you can go online to Facebook. I'm under Facebook, Lupe Chavez Jr. If they say no, I'll come and ask for that commercial for you. Okay? Or you can also call Time Warner Cable, okay, so that they can also call the city to give you that free commercial. Last week I want to thank you for answering our questions. I know a lot of people are here today to talk about the hike and bike trail. And we do need a hike and bike trail. But before we build that, some of our city roads need repair. One of those, and obviously we know it's a state highway, a U.S. highway, 281. If there's a problem with our street, it's in our community, it's our problem first. We call our local leaders to fix that. So I would implore you again to be on top of TxDOT to fix that big old hole there on Helmer Street. And if you go through there, you'll see that the water actually flows down for 2 or 3 blocks. So it's not just that hole, but it's going down the street, and it could, I hate for it to turn into a sinkhole, and then that's when we actually do something about it. What I was going to say is that the one question I've been asking for 3 months is, when is the city going to finish a police misconduct report? Okay, police officers cannot break the law. Police officers cannot make up probable cause when they stop citizens in this community. And it dawned on me, I finally figured out the reason why the police department has not moved on this. Is it because the police association backs some of these people running for office? Do we have to buy justice? If we want the police to investigate police officers, if we want the police to stop driving while they're on their cell phones, if we want the police to stop sleeping in their patrol cars on duty in the city of Pharr, if we want police officers to stop talking on their shifts to other patrol officers, do we have to pay someone? Do we have to pay and back someone? I have here the Mayor Palacios, Cortez running for election, Farias for election, Mr. Carrillo, Mr. Elizondo, Mr. Cantu. Do we have to pay you for justice? Or will you act as a city commission and make the police finish their police investigation report? That's all I ask this holiday season. You guys have a wonderful holiday, and thank you for your time.